Hello again, everybody. It is spooky season. Welcome to it. You can see what we're getting into tonight. Should be kind of a long one. Some 23-24 haunted hoops with 90 packs in here. And speaking of packs, welcome back to Headlocks and Hot Packs. Totally skipped on introducing the channel if you are new. 3 cards per pack. It is Thursday. We usually rip some cards here tonight. Look for exclusive Halloween parallels. Kind of rushing everything because, like it says, we've got 90 packs to check out, and here's what can be found in here for those. As you can see, this came from Costco for $30. There's also a version that you can get at Target with I think only 30 or 40 packs. That is $20. And then Panini has also done this with football as well, but it is why is this so difficult to open? Let's not make this any longer than it is already going to be. But they did it with Score Football, and they called it Score a Treat, so not quite as clever of a name as you get with Haunted Hoops, but this is 23-24 hoops with the kind of like Halloween design is basically what we got. Again, 90 packs to go through. These are really meant to be purchased and then distributed on Halloween, but you've got grown men such as myself. Doesn't really want to zoom in here. I don't think there's anything, there's nothing too crazy other than what was shown on the back of the original packaging that we can find in here. But yeah, you get grown men like me that are curious and go hunting for PC cards. So like I said, gonna be a bit of a long one, especially if I'm gonna struggle with getting these packs open, but 'tis the season for some spooky hoops. 23-24 haunted hoops. First pack, here we go. Of course, we're looking for Wemby. If you're new to the channel, I PC Celtics, so that's what we're gonna be looking for primarily, other than Wemby. And here is the design. Again, the same as regular hoops. There's our first parallel. That is an orange De'Aaron Fox. Not going to be anything numbered here. And then Rising Stars. I don't think those are technically rookie cards. We'll separate them anyways. There's really only 4 parallels to be found. No inserts. You've got the orange. That's the most common. Then you've also got Slime. And then a couple of hollows, which are the more rare ones. What is up with these packs? This is going to be brutally long if I cannot get these open any quicker. But the other two, the more rare ones, are the Hollow Webs and Hollow Candy, which seem to fetch a pretty decent price on eBay if you're selling singles. There's Maxence Prosper rookie card, orange, and then Cam Thomas. Of course, the NBA season not too far away at this point. And with that, along with spooky season, we've got our first slime in here. There's Jeremy Grant. And then Tyrese Halliburton. This pretty much looks like if Slimer from Ghostbusters got a hold of your hoops cards. Patrick Williams, the final one there. But as I was saying, along with spooky season, for me comes sniffly season. So hopefully I can minimize that. Hey, we didn't struggle too bad with that pack. Nothing crazy yet, but super early, and looks like we're going to have probably 1 parallel per pack. Jordan Miller orange, Brandon Ingram there, but like I was saying, hoop season not too far away now. Of course, my Celtics will be defending their championship. Speaking of which, got a Celtic on the back. Chris Livingston rookie card, another orange. Again, those are the most common. KCP, we'll do a rookie pile. And parallel pile, I suppose. And then a pile for Celtics too. Peyton Pritchard defending that title. Looking to hopefully repeat. We'll see. You definitely get your name in the record books with 1 championship. There's Jokic to begin. But a legacy is made with more than 1, especially if you can go back to back. It's been since the Warriors, since anybody has gone back-to-back in the NBA. Cardstock on these are pretty interesting as well. They're almost, I guess they're kind of like plastic. A couple of rookies there, and then Shaden Sharp finishes it off. It almost reminds me of some football, some throwback football that we ripped here on the channel a while back. I want to say it was like 92 Collector's Edge. Cardstock is basically the same as that. Not like as thick as a credit card, but it kind of reminds me of that. Kason Wallace Slime, Desmond Bain. I do think the Celts will have a good chance at repeating this year. They're going to be very deep once again. I think it was maybe a week ago, Colby Jones rookie, Jalen Pickett rookie orange, and then a Kason Wallace, so all rooks in there. I think it was about a week ago I saw Lonnie Walker was talking to the press and was saying that the Celtics had told him he might have to spend some time up in my neck of the woods in Maine with the G League Maine Celtics, which is crazy because that definitely wouldn't be the case if he was on almost any other team in the NBA. So gonna be lots of firepower on the bench hopefully for the C's once again, but just like any other team, it's gonna all come down to what the stars do. Is this a color match? I'm gonna call it a color match. Derek White Slime, and then Precious Achua. I think I don't want to say for certain that it's an exclusive, but I've only really seen the smaller versions of these packs advertised at Target, and then I've only seen the Score-a-Treat football advertised at Walmart, so I don't know if those are like exclusive to each other, because this is obviously basketball, which came from Costco, so not entirely sure. I didn't know a ton about this product. I think most people have at least ripped some of it at this point. Saw a lot of people talking about it when it first came out. Again, geared towards kids, so nothing gonna be super crazy valuable unless you pull, a Webb's parallel or Candy parallel would probably be the most valuable card you could come across in this set. But I'll just settle for a base, honestly, which you should have a pretty good shot at. It's a 300 card base set, 2 base per pack and 1 parallel, and we got 90 packs in here, so we'll see 180 base cards, as long as my math is mathing correctly. And as long as these packs keep opening correctly. We've got a Webbs in here. Let's hope for somebody good. And it's not really anybody good, but it's a rookie. I don't know if that means we won't come across another one of these in here. Again, not numbered. But that is I think that's the most rare of the two between Webbs and Candy, as Darius Garland finishes that one out. So we may not see another one of those in here, but who knows? We've still got quite a ways to go on this one, and hopefully we'll come across at least one of the Candy parallels as well. Jovic Slime, and then Derek Lively. We've already seen that card twice, so hopefully not too many repeats. 300 card base set and 180 base cards in here. Shouldn't be too many, but you never know. No rookie in that pack. Seems like mostly you get about 1 rookie card per pack. And there is one right there. Haven't really seen any good rookies thus far. Harden Orange, and then the Halliburton base. But again, a long ways to go. I think obviously Wemby's the best one. Might see some maybe Brandon Miller in here. That would be good. Jordan Hawkins Slime. And CD Sissoko. I don't know if I said that name right or not. These packs are so thin that I keep accidentally grabbing multiples at one time. I haven't really seen any big name stars yet either. I think that's kind of a color match. OG Anunoby. And then, wow. Speaking they shall appear, there's LeBron. I was thinking more, we haven't seen LeBron, Curry, Giannis, Luka. Stay tuned, plenty more to come. Cam Reddish orange, and then CP3, who is, I believe, in San Antonio? Somebody let me know in the comments. I didn't follow NBA offseason as closely as I usually do. Zion, Jamal Murray Slime, and De'Aaron Fox. That might be one of the better packs in terms of name value that we've seen, with 3 good players in there. Tons and tons of commons. Terquavion Smith, that sounds like one of Key and Peele's football names. And then all rookies in that one. None of them really of note, which has been the case thus far. But hopefully you guys have saddled up and strapped in whatever else you need to do. There's another Derek Lively. Derek Lively hot box, question mark. Settled in for the long haul here on this one. If you are, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Back next week with probably a blaster. I've got a couple of modern blasters sitting next to me over here. It's just a matter of which one I feel like ripping at that particular time. G.G. Jackson rookie, Anthony Simons, who kind of showed out a little bit for not very good Trailblazers team. Probably not going to be very good again this year as well. Although I think in the long run, perhaps, there's Ant, and then a Marcus Smart slime. Perhaps if they make smart moves, the Lillard trade could work out in their favor. Didn't quite work out in the Bucks' favor last year. I'm just not sure that he meshes well with Giannis, but another season under their belt. They may figure it out this year in Milwaukee between those two. Trying to go like one stack at a time here now that I've got the packs not all strewn about as they came. Vasily Micic, probably butchered that. There is Jalen Brunson. I wasn't even about to try and pronounce that last rookie's name. Orange Parallel, which there will probably be a good healthy pile of by the time we're done here, with just about one of those per pack. Slime's definitely the second most common. There is Ja. And Jarace Walker rookie card. Yeah, we got some football sitting over here, and then some more basketball for next week. So here's Rookie Council. So I don't know, I might be feeling football. We'll see. It is, after all, football season. Basketball has not quite started yet. A little bit away. Another case on Wallace, Rising Stars subset. Grant Williams for Charlotte, and Jakob Pertl, which always sounds like you have a bit of an impediment saying his name. At least I feel that way. Jakob Pertl. Pertl. Am I not Pertly for the Pertly enough for the Pertl Club? Yeah, that's a Dana Carvey reference. Jordan Hawkins, Rising Stars. Again, no inserts in here, which is a little bit unusual. Not sure. I I think they did change all the photos from the regular Hoops release, at least. Still searching for some big names as well, especially for the C's. Still have not seen Steph or Embiid. Speaking of the Sixers, made me think of him. Another slime there, Caleb Martin. LeBron, basically the only... Well, we did see Ja Morant slime. That was pretty decent. Damian Lillard, but still no Giannis. Kind of weird. Did see Jokic early on. Dylan Brooks. Vince Williams orange. And then Wendell Carter. Still an old head at heart. I saw Carter and Magic and I immediately reverted to Vince Carter. Even though that was 20 years ago. Gordon Hayward for the Thunder. I guess that's kind of, that would be technically a color match as well. Thunder's colors are that blue and orange. But alas, it is only a Gordon Hayward who hasn't really been good. That's a third of those Derek Lively's that we've seen thus far. Andre Jackson slime. Color match? Kinda. But Hayward hasn't, since he broke his leg in Boston, and really his time in Boston, he hasn't felt like much of an impact player anymore. Kyle Lowry, he's kind of in that category too. Sans Boston. Speaking of which, there is Big Al. So happy to see him finally get a championship. Very well deserved. One of the good guys in the league. Don't think anybody can really dispute that. PJ Washington orange and then Herbert Jones. I think we've only got, what, 3 C's thus far. There is Devin Booker, Cade Cunningham, who got a pretty nice contract extension. Kind of not really talked about #1 overall pick. Being stuck in the wasteland that Detroit has been in recent years doesn't really help. Bilal Coulibaly, rookie, ends that one out. Starting to move through these a little bit quicker here. Perhaps my hands were too dry at the beginning of this, which is why I was struggling opening the packs. Kobe White orange. Not that I'm sweating, but we are cooking now. Roughly about halfway through, I'd say. There's a DeAndre Ayton slime and then Alex Caruso, who I forget where he ended up. Is it OKC? I think it might have been OKC. Lonnie Bates, rookie. Michael Porter. Not a color match, although it kind of blends there. Another Dylan Brooks. Still no sign of Wemby. I will be vastly disappointed if we don't find him. Another color match there. SGA. Looking for big things from him this season. I think a lot of people are expecting the Thunder to take another step forward in that team's development, especially with SGA leading the pack. There's Jalen, and then Chet Holmgren having a season under his belt now, even though it will technically be his 3rd year in the league. 2nd season playing with his redshirt year, I guess you could say. His rookie year missed due to injury. And all the other pieces they have too. Yeah, I think they traded Giddey, right? Giddey to the Bulls for Caruso, which was a very smart move. There's an orange, Jordan Walsh rookie. Nice ad for the Celtics collection. And then Markelle Fultz, I don't think he's even in the league right now. I saw some people arguing that it's definitely time for expansion in the NBA. We're definitely going to see that. Obviously, Seattle, primary candidate to get a team back. Donovan Mitchell, orange, and then Mr. Jack Up Any Shot You Can, Jordan Poole. I always felt he was a bit overrated when he was playing with the Warriors. I think people thought too much of him because he was surrounded by greatness, basically. And I feel that that has since been proven with his time with the Wizards. Severely overpaid, in my opinion. He's a good piece. He's not a star. Not a star player. Debate me in the comments if you wish. There is Brandon Miller, Rising Stars rookie. Again, I don't know if that's technically a rookie because they do have the, I don't want to say base, but not part of that subset. He's got that card as well. For the old Charlotte Hornets. Quentin Grimes, orange. Not a fan of those, that Pistons uniform. Some of the new unis that they come up with are cool, and then some of them are just absolutely dreadful. I'm definitely glad that they don't do the old t-shirt jerseys anymore. I absolutely loathed those things. Clint Capella slime, and then Kuminga, who definitely people thought could end up being a star. Not so sure on Kuminga anymore. Warriors have had some, there's Paulo. And then here we go, here's our first, perhaps only, Hollow Candy. Unfortunately, it is DeAndre Ayton, who I think we pulled his slime parallel earlier in this as well. But along with Webbs, again, those are the most, or the more rare or harder to pull parallels from this product. Seth Lundy rookie. We pulled that Ayton candy and I completely forgot what I was talking about prior to that, so apologies. I wish you guys could rewind time and remind me, but that technology is not available yet. Sadiq A, another slime. It is Tobias Harris. Speaking of guys that I think are kind of overpaid, kind of like Jordan Poole. Making pretty good time on this for 90 packs. 270 cards to go through. Cam Thomas orange, Andrew Nembhard for the Pacers, who had quite the run last year. If they could have stayed healthy, they might have given Boston a little more trouble than they did, which was a pretty good amount of trouble. Nurkic, Jalen Brunson, slime, and then another Paulo Rising Stars. Knicks, another team in the East that people are looking to take a step forward. We shall see. East is definitely looking strong. Pat Bev, Craig Porter Jr. orange, and then Sengun for the Rockets. Speaking of young gunning teams like the Thunder from earlier. Houston, another one of those. Down to the last couple of stacks here. There is Amin Thompson, rookie, and another Seth Lundy. I should say Thompson orange. You guys can see it. You don't need detailed descriptions of every single card, I don't believe. But pretty fun rip. I can definitely see why like kids might enjoy this. Just like holiday hoops, Christmas version, or Topps Holiday, basically. I have not seen any of the score a treat out in the wild. But we shall see if I can come across some of that. Walmart in-store has, for years now, been the most difficult place to find cards for me. My local Walmart never has cards when I go in there, ever. Which is why this year was the first time I really had ordered cards from Walmart. There's the Derek White base. And yeah, that was the slime of his that we saw earlier. We've seen so many cards now, I can't even remember. But yeah, this year knocked off an online order of Walmart cards. Had never done that before. That was a very rare Walmart rip. Because I can't ever find them. I always have really good luck at Target. And it's not because I like know a schedule or anything like that. I've never been one of those guys that's gonna like... They had like tracked down vendor schedules or anything. I just go in and happen to get lucky, I guess, at Target a lot more. There's a Peyton Pritchard orange. Josh Green. We've seen a couple of those now. And relatively speaking, only a few more packs left to go here in this one. I know I said it earlier, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. One of the rare kind of, I call them marathon rips here on the channel. Not too bad of a marathon. I think we're doing pretty good on time considering the amount of foil I've ripped through. There is a Slime Al Horford, and then another Zion. Generally our longer breaks here on the channel, which I don't even know if I should be calling them breaks. Is it technically a break if I'm not like selling out any of these to anybody? There's a Giroux orange and Cam Whitmore rookie card. I don't know if it counts as a break if I'm keeping it. If I'm basically keeping everything. I'll do the stuff that I don't collect does end up on eBay. The stuff that is at least worth listing on eBay. Not sure how much of this will be in that category of worth listing on eBay. We will see. But as always, you can find the link to my eBay on the channel page. So if you see something in here you're interested in, perhaps I have listed it on there. And generally speaking, my prices are, I find, a lot lower to comparable listings. Not to give myself cheap plugs here. There's a Leaky Black, Bilal Koulibaly orange, and then Ja Morant base. Saw his slime parallel earlier. After this one brings us to our last stack. So yeah, I think we did pretty good here. But yeah, usually the longer rips are the wax boxes here on the channel, which is why we don't do a ton of them anymore. But like I said at the beginning, 'tis the season for some haunted hoops. Gonna be doing a bunch of kind of Halloween and scary themed things here on the channel. We got a bunch of like scary game videos coming up this month. We'll be doing like a Halloween kind of or spooky reaction video with Mom at some point this month. There's Brandon Miller rookie card, and then Jason Tatum finally appears in the form of orange. And then every Tuesday for the rest of this month, my nephew is back with me checking out some scary videos on YouTube. So lots of fun stuff coming up for the month of October here on the channel. There is Porzingis, Bruce Brown. I was going to say hopefully Porzingis can stay healthy this year, but I feel like you could have said that every single year of his career, and your hopes would have been dashed. They pulled it off last season without him, thank God, due to the depth on the Celtics that we talked about earlier. Booker Slime and then SGA base. And looks like we got, kind of hard to tell, maybe 6 or 7 packs left, 5, handful or so. It has been kind of a long one. There's Luka finally. Austin Reeves. And then another Leaky Black rookie card. Still some big names we haven't seen. I don't recall seeing Steph Curry in here at all. And no Wemby yet either, which I fart in your general direction, Panini. Where is Wemby? Hopefully he appears. Maybe we'll get some last stack magic. We've definitely had some like last pack magic in some recent videos. So we'll see if that's the case here. We'll hope for the last stack magic. There's Giddey again, traded to the Bulls. Been a bunch of Derek Lively's in here. There's the slime version of that Rising Stars that we saw earlier. Yeah, tough to tell how many packs are left just because these things are so small. Looked like maybe about 6 or 7. Trae Young makes an appearance finally. And then Tyler Hero for the Heat. Who I don't know, I feel like they've kind of fallen off a little bit, Miami. But we'll see. They're a scrappy team, usually. Thanks to Jimmy Butler. There's Giannis. The names are finally showing up as we get to the final few packs here. Give me some more C's, too. Definitely take some more Celtics for the collection. Any and all will suffice. Osar Thompson, Lou Dort Slime, and then Emmanuel Quickley, who kind of popped briefly as a rookie, like 4 seasons ago, and then he really fell off the map, kind of got buried in New York. Durant shows up, Strus, and then Scary Terry. He's not so scary anymore, but he earned that nickname in Boston. Got to see his return to Boston a few years ago, just before the old Covey hit, when he was with Charlotte. Walker Kessler Orange, another PJ Washington. Let's go ahead and pull all the packs out of the box now, finally. Gotten to the end here. I say finally as if I haven't enjoyed it. Maybe sometimes I complain about the longer ones here, but it's just because I want you guys to stick with me. Looks like I was definitely wrong when I said 6 or 7. I think we've got like 4 or 5 here. So double that and I would have been right on how many packs we had. There is Zubats. Always a fun name to say. Stewart. And then Jaden Hardy. Well, I did pretty good. I haven't really sniffled much, and it's probably been a good 30 minutes. A little over 30 minutes here. And only one clearing of the throat, so take that as a dub as we hit our final ones. Give me a Wemby. What is going on here? Are we really going to rip 90 packs, see 270 cards, and not a single Wemby? There is Julian Strother, Slime, Denny Avdia. And we really need some last pack magic now. Final 3 cards here from 23-24 Haunted Hoops. Let's end it with something good. Give me something good. Come on. Give me a Wemby. That is not a Wemby, not a Wemby, and not a Wemby. So that is pretty disappointing to go through this entire thing without pulling any victors. But some nice PC cards for the Celtics collection. Lots of other rookies and tons of parallels as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I'm going to wipe my brow on this kind of marathon break here. And like I said, we'll be checking out a blaster box next week. Football or basketball. All depends on my mood when we get there. But check out all the other fun stuff here on the channel as well. And enjoy the upcoming weekend, guys. I'll see you again real soon.